Welcome back to Gridiron Down Under, the greatest Australian sports talk show. Today, we'll dive deep into the AFL Evolution 2 rankings and react to how I feel about these horrid rankings. We'll start with the Pies. Jack Crisp is their fifth best player at a 90. That is just not okay. He's good, he's not great. DeGoey needs to be higher than 87. DeGoey is a playmaker, he's a special talent when he's on the field. He was injured a bit last year, he's better. Might check, probably narrowly misses out in the top 10, but could be included in some books. Then we move to my beloved Blues. They've got Simo at 89 and Dockers at 84. Dockers is a far more superior player off the half-back line than Simo. Simo's too old now. He's still good. Just because Dockers was out 2 years, you've seen what he did before that. There's a trend with this AFL evolution. They love their old farts. And Liam Jones is at 86. I love the man. He's great down back. Everyone else hates him. But he's still not at 86. Jacob Wiedering is better than Plowman and Liam Jones, and he's not even in the top 10. That's just not right. Then we move to the Crows. They got Rory Sloane as a 94, who ranks as their 10th best player in the league. He's nowhere close. He's be lucky to be top 50. He's dog shit these days. And then Tex Walker is an 89. Yes, Tex Walker, the bloke that has to move to a wing to get a game. It's just not on. Wayne Malira misses out in the top 10. I don't know how he needs to be in there. Then we move to the Dons. They got Tipper in at 87. Tipper, that's like one of the top small forward rankings in this game. Better than Charlie Kerner, better than Charlie Cameron. That is just not on. Tipper is not that good. He's electric, but he's not that good. Devon Smith's only at 86. He needs to be a bit higher. He's good. He's good. And Jake Stringer is not in that top 10. Even Pat McAfee, the American, said the man is a playmaker. Where is he? Then we move to the Cats. They got Gary Ablett as a 90 still. Gary Ablett is washed up. He's past his prime. Like I said, this game loves their old farts. Other than that, their ratings are alright. Luke Dowhouse probably just misses out in the top 10. Then we go to the Ds. Jake Lever is not a 90 overall. He's good, he's not great. I don't know how they work out some of these rankings. And Jack Viney is only an 85. He's better than Nathan Jones, that's for sure. Christian Petrarca and Angus Brayshaw miss out in the top 10 somehow. I don't know how. Christian Petrarca's poor man, Jordan De Goey, as me mate would say. And we go Freo. Freo's ratings are alright, I suppose. Cam McCarthy probably narrowly misses out in the top 10. Probably not consistent enough. Sonny Walters needs to be higher than David Mundy, but because David Mundy is washed up, like I said, they love their old farts, and Sonny Walters is electric. He's a playmaker. He's a special kid. Then we go to the Eagles. Eagles, they're just stacked. Probably the best top 10 in the comp. Tim Kelly's only an 88, though. That needs to be raised by somewhat. Tom Barassi's probably too high to 90, but that's alright. Dom Sheed just misses out in the top 10, and that's how good their top 10 is. Then we move to the Giants. Phil Davis is their best player at a 91. Phil Davis is not their best player anymore. He deserves to be in their top 10, but not this high. Jeremy Cameron is only an 87. This kid is the best young key forward in the game. How is he only an 87? And Toby Green is an 86. Toby Green is someone that wins you games. He's a match winner. He's a special kid. And I don't know how Tim Taranto is not in this top 10. Then we go to the Tigers. Alex Rance is a 94. The kid retired. He doesn't even play anymore. If he was still playing, he deserves that 94 ranking though. Kane Lambie is not an 87 either. That is way too high for him, ranking him as like the 6th best player on Richmond's list. And Dion Prestia is a far greater player than the 85 overall represents. He deserves to rise up those rankings into their top 6 or 7. And Nick Vlosten, I don't know how he's not in the top 10. Then we go to the Swans. Buddy Franklin is a 96. Buddy Franklin can't play no more. He's washed up. He doesn't train. He's not that good. He's not a 96. And Jeremy Cameron's only 87. That's just not right. Tom Papley and Dane Rampy, both at 86s, can get lifted up. Tom Papley is better than Tipper. Ollie Florent narrowly misses out in the top 10 here as well. Then we move to the Suns. Alex Sexton needs to be raised up this list. He's a great talent down in the forward line, one of their only talents. Brandon Ellis, I don't know how he's not in the top 10 of the shit roster down at Gold Coast. Now we go to the Saints. The Saints have Seb Ross and Jack Billings at 8 and 9. That's just not right. They're in their top 5 players of that football club. Seb Ross is a star, and he's only 84 overall. How? Just how? Brad Hill is not on this top 10. Brad Hill is a playmaker. He's electric. He's good by foot. He's got speed. He's their best player all around, I'd say. And North Melbourne. Goldstein is a 91. Another washed up player. He does not deserve to be a 91. And I don't know how Cameron Zurhaar is not in the top 10. The kid burst onto their scene last year. Then we go to Port. Charlie Dixon is not better than Justin Westhoff, as he's 86 overall says he is. And Jack Watts is not an 85 overall. Jack Watts is dog shit. And Rosie is not in this top 10. Rosie was the second best player out of the draft last year, and that's saying something since Sam Walsh was in it. Oh. Then we go to Brisbane. Charlie Cameron is only 85. He's the best small forward in the comp, and he's ranked lower than Tipper. Charlie Cameron is easy a 90 overall. Eric Hipwood's only 82. That could be a little higher. He's in the same boat as Charlie Curnow at about an 85, I'd say. Cam Rayner's not in this top 10. I don't know if he should be or not, but it was a close call, I reckon. Then we go to the Hawks. Chad Wingard and Paul Polopolo on this list. Chad Wingard and Paul Polopolo, the most overrated footballers I've ever seen in my life, I reckon. And James Warple comes in at 10th with an 84. James Warple is a star and he needs to be up that list a bit more. Liam Shields is not on this list. Oh, I don't know how, over Paul Polopolo and Chad Wingard. The Dogs. The Bont's only a 92. He needs to be lifted up. He's a top 10 player in that comp, and you got Rory Sloane there. Bont needs to be raised. And Dunkley's only an 85. Dunkley is beast in their midfield last year. He needs to be raised up too. Alex Keith just misses out. I think he deserves to be in this top 10 though. Goodbye.